Welcome back to another video here today. We are in the final race of the round of 6. Final race before the final 4. We've got a lot of stories for this one. This time no one's really far down the order too much, but I say that Tanuki and Rover are both down by 3 points to Oda. And then Blue is 4 points up from them. So a lot to think about. Tanuki wins, then it's a battle between the two rookies. Or Rover. Any of those two that are below the cut line. If any of them win, it's the battle between the rookies for the last spot. And right now, Blue has the advantage. But as long as Oda finishes ahead of Blue, he wins the tiebreaker against him. And he would be ahead of Blue. So look out for that. The fight between Oda and Blue. In case of a Tanuki or Rover win, and obviously look for Tanuki or Rover to be up front. I'm basically locked in, 7 points up, so you don't really got to worry about the position I'm in. But with that being said, like, sub, any of that stuff, enjoy the video. We are now back in Martinsville, one of the first times we've been back since a couple months, since Soaring finally started making a game for us. We all know how that race ended up. Very entertaining race at the end of the day. We have 101 laps here today at Martinsville because Dylan needed to be petty and be a longer race than D2. As you see, literally everyone go up to the top side. Dega, you see in the back, already spun out. He's not going to merge. He's just going to keep continuing. But I go pretty much from last all the way up to fighting for third right now with Oda. And I have a good enough line, at least on the bottom side, that I think I'll get past them. And I will get past Oda, as you see Dylan announcing that you're not allowed to wall tap, which you're still going to see anyways during this race. Let's see. I get to the outside here of King, trying to make a move on him. Already on lap 3, I have gotten so many spots already. I'm locked in, but it doesn't hurt to win, as now I cross both him and Tanuki up as not Rover, but King pushed him and Tanuki out the track. Now King is going to send it way deep in the corner. He's going to get to my quarter panel. We will speed up really fast through the corner, but I will be in first place here. So now he's going to send it way deep on me and door me in turn 2. And he's going to get past going to first here. Now Tanuki right behind. Blue here, like I said in the intro, him and Oda have to fight really hard because, as you see right now, Tanuki, your leader, he wins. Whoever's the guy in front, Blue or Oda, whoever is in front out of those two will advance in the next round. See, Blue has a really fast corner, gets to my outside here, going to try and fight to make a move. King blocks low. I'm going to get to him and get past him here. He's going to go way up into the wall, actually. He does stay side by side, though, so I have to continue to fight against him. I do finally clear him through this corner. He's not going to have a good enough corner to get back to me going down the backstretch, so I have some clean room to just go for the moment. You see, really deep dive into the corner. He gains a lot of time, but you see, not a very good exit if he doesn't get into anybody. So now, expecting to see it again, he's going to, gets into me, puts me and Tanuki up the track. King, the only guy locked into this round, is the most aggressive driver so far in this race. Just absolutely button heads with everybody, at least the top guys so far, just running into everyone, not really giving a care on what he does. He just wants to go drive his line. He doesn't give a care for anyone else. Here he dives it deep again, doesn't really get into me too much, but you see I kind of swerve at him. I'm not too happy as him. He goes and just uses a Tanuki as a brake in turn 4. During the race, Tanuki not very happy with it. I saw it happen. I just laid on King. He brake checks me. if you had seen through the corner, we were going 70. I go through the corner at 90 most of the time. He brake checked us 20 miles an hour slower than what you usually go through the corner. You see 88 through the corner there for me. He was going so slow brake checking us. He falls behind a good amount down to 5th right now. Tanuki leading Oda in 3rd. He's right now in, if Tanuki were to win, he's in any situation at the moment. You see King just hugging that inside line, just keep hitting people up the track. Tanuki makes a block as King blocked Blue. So now we're going to see here, does King make a move? He tries it, and he actually pushes him and Tanuki way up the track. I get into Oda and Blue as we were loose through the corner. Somehow it works out, but you see King migrates down to the bottom line. He is in love with it. He just will not get off that bottom line. He loves the curve. I don't know what it is around here that he just loves it. Dives bomb, does another dive bomb into the corner, gets into me, and at this point, I'm just pissed off at him. We're 12 laps into a 100 lap race, and he's dive bombing me every chance he gets. I am trying to repay the favor at this point. Tanuki is just running away right now. King brakes way before the corner, brake checks me again, and I just say, alright, I'm just not going to deal with it. Then he purposely hits the wall and runs away. And this just pissed me off. I full sent it on him in this corner. Then my game lagged, which didn't help my case at all. Blue finally catches up, gives me a push. And I'm trying to just get past him right now. I try clearing up. It's not going to work. I wasn't that dumb to clear myself and try and wreck both of us there. I was smart enough to not do that. Blue doesn't have a great corner. Gets into me. Does something very similar to what King had been doing so far in this race. Granted, it's my teammate. I gave him a little bit more. But you see, King full send into the corner. Gives the place right back to me. He just keeps making enemies so far in this race. I don't know what it was. I don't know if the mentality going into this race was for him. It must have been try and pick and choose who you want in the final 4. I don't know. This time, you see, he goes for the full send. It doesn't really work because, well, it did work, but it didn't work how it was supposed to work because me and Blue went way up the track. I like tire hop or something off King's car. I don't know what it was there, but I got past him. I still don't get what happened in that corner, but no, here we go. I go through this corner. I get to do my line. King just stays on the inside line. It's going to be slower out of the corner, so I'm able to run away a little bit. He keeps it on the inside line. He hits the curb even. That slows you down even more, and I run away. So now we're going to go all the way to lap 37 because this is when I'm kind of up to Tanuki. Nothing's really happening. A caution comes out. Iron is around in turn 1, or turn 2, sorry. I think King and maybe Oda had something to do with it. I don't know. I really don't know what that caution, who was involved in it. I just know Iron was around. But I want to say from what I heard from other people, it was King, Oda, and maybe Rover. I don't remember. On the restart, though, I'm on the outside line, which I am happy with. Rover in 3rd. He's just going to let me around, and he's going to stick in 3rd. He, with Tanuki in the lead, is out right now. So now he's kind of hoping that I get past him, and he can eventually get past Tanuki. So now I'm trying to get past Tanuki here. You see 3 wide behind us. The one thing everyone in the TNR channel during this race said was, if me and Tanuki can just run away, we know King's probably going to hold everyone up. He just was not crazy fast, especially compared to Tanuki this race. And me in open air, I was fast as well. King just King's line depends on people being around him. You see, now he's in third. He's going to come up the track. You see, he's much slower than what Rover and Blue was coming out of the corner. That's what me and Tanuki were banking on, was King was going to just kind of hold everyone up, and we could just run away from this group. And this is what we're already starting to do. You'll see the interval come through here in a sec. I was leading Tanuki. Right behind me, King. Or no, it was Rover 1.3. Now on this one, King 1.4. That's an extra tenth that we just gained that lap. Now Rover sends it on King, and we gain even more time this lap. So at this point, we're just running away. You see, I think that's Oda saying something in the chat. It was actually talking to Dega. He wanted Dega to get out of the way. He's a non-playoff driver, so it's fair. So we're going to skip ahead to lap 50. Tanuki still right behind me, but you see the interval. 2.2 to Blue, 4.1 to King. We have just kind of run away. As you see, Tanuki gets my inside. I kind of just let him have it. I'm going to, like, truly race him here, but I'm not going to race him too hard because we have this gap built up. I want us to just continue to build the gap. You see Blue. He's gaining on us. The group behind Blue, they're losing time. They're now 4.6 seconds back. And King is in that group. You see, Blue escaped, and now he's able to run us down a little bit. But you see that back, King is up in the front of that pack. It's because he's holding everyone up. So now we're going to skip a couple more laps. See, King, 5.4 seconds. Oda, 6.6. They keep losing time. I'm going to get just about in the wall. Blue is going to get to my inside. He is having an amazing day for being a driver no one thought was good enough to be in the Champ 4. He's proving in this race he's actually pretty good. He's been up front here now at this point of the race. We're halfway through this race, almost lap 60 now, and he is up here getting ready to fight for the lead, which is huge. But as I was kind of talking before, talking team-wise, Tanuki winning, like, that's the main objective at this point. We want a Ford. We want another Ford locked in to the next round. Because I'm already locked in. We go to lap 66, by the way. I'm already locked in based on points. Blue right now being ahead of Oda at the time being. He's in. Because Tanuki's leading against... Actually, never mind. The caution comes out on lap 67. Do not make a joke, I swear to God. But no, so Tanuki, you see Iron moves off the track for some reason. Hits me, could have easily turned me around. That could have been really bad for me. I gave him the Lance Stroll treatment kind of thing. You see King on this restart pointed way out, and he doesn't really get a good launch off the restart. I had pointed my car a little bit. Blue comes down on King. It slows him way up. They wreck back there. Everyone is jumbled up. Blue somehow has a huge run. And now we're trying to make some King. Full sends Blue. Now Blue goes into the wall. Going to ride it a little bit. Now we're on lap 69. I don't know what's going on now. King has just gone crazy aggressive out of nowhere. We thought him just getting into the side of us earlier in the race was bad. He's now full sending people, almost trying to wreck him. You see now he's going up into the wall with Oda. Rover gets around now. That's huge. We want to try and contain King. As you see, Rover gets punted way up into the track. But again, you see Tanuki, me, Blue. We have already run away from the main group, it seems. We're already trying to escape. You see King and Rover right behind Blue. But again, they're battling, so they're just going to be slowing down. You see King going to frame just there for a sec. I'm not really gaining time on Tanuki right now. Blue is losing a tiny bit of time compared to me, but it's nothing crazy. He's still staying with me. You see, the visual gap is just growing between Blue and King right now. That group, we're just running away. As you see, Tanuki got onto the curb. It's going to slow up a lot. It's going to slow me up, going to slow Blue up. So now, that bit of time that we had, now I go side by side. I just slow down. Don't want to cause any sort of wreck. But you see now Rover and then Oda right behind him. They're catching again because we've kind of made a couple mistakes on that lap. Rover, you can just tell he's getting hit by someone. Looked like it was Oda, but he had King below him eventually. Could have been a mix of Oda, could have been a mix of King, who knows. Blue puts me out of the way. Now you see Oda and King side by side. I'm side by side with Blue. I force Blue to go down to the inside because I know what King's about to do, and he does it, moves Blue way out of the way. Oda tries doing a huge switchback at the exit of the corner, doesn't work out. King trying to do something to get past. Oda gets going fast. King to second, trying to catch up to Tanuki, making some aggressive moves. He does not want Tanuki into the Final Four. I don't know who he wants in the Final Four. I get into Blue out of the corner. Tanuki is in the wall up there. Now Blue is in the wall off of Oda. The two rookies trying to fight for the last spot at the moment. Everything has just ramped up a whole couple of notches out of nowhere. But you see now Tanuki is decently far ahead of King now. I'm catching King. Tanuki is gaining time on King. We're looking to get Tanuki into these playoffs at this point. King very high out of the corner. I'm going to get to his quarter panel just about. I will into the corner for sure. I drive this corner as clean as I possibly can with King. I don't want to do anything else. The start of the race, I was pissed at him. Middle of the race, end of the race, I was fine with him. I didn't really care because he wasn't doing anything to me at that point. But you see, Tanuki gained a full second on me and King. Blue in fourth, just a second behind. But now King gets into me, just about spins me out, then does actually spin me out. I can't save the car. I go to the inside wall. And me talking about being clean and nice with King, and that's all out the window all of a sudden. So now I merge with 22 to go. I'm trying to get right back to King. I'm trying to get some sort of move done on him right away and just run from him. So I make an aggressive move to the inside. I don't try and make any dirty moves on him right away, even though I said I was pissed at him at the time. But right now, I know he can't run anything on the outside lines. If I just modify the line I usually run, but on the inside line, I'm gonna outpace him right now because he can't run anything other than the bottom. So if I just block off the bottom and he's forced to run the top, I can get way past him. So now I just continue blocking. I know he wants to go to the inside, but I decide to run my line to see what it'll do out of the corner, and we break even pretty much. But right now, Tanuki keeps running away because of this. But what I want to start focusing on now as we come to 19 to go, with Tanuki being way out there, no one's probably going to catch him at this point. So now it is a race between Blue and Oda. They are fighting for the last spot as King got way loose, somehow saved it. But back to what I was saying, Oda and Blue are now fighting for the last spot in. Right now, Oda is in, being three with two cars separating him and Blue. He is in the playoffs. He just has to finish ahead. Whichever driver finishes ahead is going to be in the Champ 4 as we go three wide right now. I'm trying to keep it off everybody. I'm trying not to wreck. You see Blue forcing way down to the inside. Oh, sorry, I had to cough. Blue was ahead for a minute, then completely sold out for the corner. I'm in the way back now which I haven't for most of the race. Somehow Blue gets a huge run, puts Oda in the wall. Now they're side by side for the final playoff spot. Rover kind of holding them off. King, oh my, full send by King. Puts Blue way up the track into the wall. He gains like 4 spots off of it. And it's just going to try and run away. You see, Iron is going to spin out. King is going to go way up into the wall, try wall riding a little bit. It gets blocked off by Rover. Rover going to keep blocking King, but again, right behind me, the fight for the last playoff spot. Oda versus Blue. Oda right now ahead of Blue will get in with the tiebreaker. Now Blue sends it to the inside. I'm trying to make a move on King as this happens. We go out of frame, but I believe Blue gets ahead. Back to what I'm doing. I'm now going to the inside of the 34. Based on the message now that I'm seeing from Oda, just set a period. I think he got sent in the wall maybe by Blue. I don't know. I can't really tell. Blue is ahead by almost a second, so that's what I kind of got to assume is that Blue put him in the wall, or some of that matter. Rover wall rides turn 2. But again, Tanuki way out in front with 14 to go, coming to 13 to go. He's going to win this race. There is no catching him in 13 laps, especially when I'm trying to defend against someone like King. I'm just going to slow myself down trying to do so. So right now, again, we look back at the battle of Blue and Oda. They are separated by about a second right now. We're just going to have to look at the ticker because I can't really see this battle. I'm not looking back to see what's happening because I'm trying to run away from King and Rover. Rover kind of just messing around with King right now, trying to hold him up. Blue, you see, gets right behind them, and Oda lurking right behind Blue as well. His closed it down to, I think, 7/10. You see Blue making a move through the middle, gonna try and get past both Rover and King. He gets past Rover, is side by side with King right now, trying to get past him. See, Blue emerges first, then it's King on the inside. I think Blue is gonna go up in the wall. No, he doesn't. But Oda side by side with Rover, right behind them. The matchup between the two rookies, the two headlined rookies of the season so far, are now fighting for a Champ 4 spot. One of them will get in, one of them won't. Who will it be? Will it be the absolute rookie of Blue, or will it be the veteran rookie, is how I'll put it, of Oda? Who will it be? You see Blue and Oda side by side. Blue's going to go into the wall with Oda. Blue's going to get ahead, but Oda's still right behind him. Only 4/10 separate him at the line. King still right with him. King puts Rover and Oda in the wall. Gives Blue an opportunity to run away. And I think that's what's going to happen. King is getting a shout out from Oda. Oda's saying he's the only one locked in. Why is he messing with all the playoff drivers? Blue is now able to run away a little bit. He's going to have a good corner there. Rover able to stay with King at the moment. He's going to be able to hold him up. You see, way back there now. Blue is way in front of them. King way up to the high side. Oda only has 7 laps left to try and catch up to Blue. I don't know if it's going to happen. He's got Rover on his inside being pesky as a teammate of Blue. And you have King just doing what he's been doing all race, just being pesky, getting into everyone. You see Rover just holding up Oda right now. 6 laps to go. Blue just has to run his line, and he's going to make the final 4 in his absolute true rookie season. You see Oda now behind King as well. Oda's got to pull off some absolute magic to get past. But now you see in the back, King put Oda in the wall, and that's got to be the nail in the coffin for him. As now Tanuki leading by multiple seconds to me. Blue being multiple seconds ahead of Oda. It looks like your final 4 will be King, who is already locked in. Tanuki with the incoming win that he's probably about to get, as long as we don't get any cautions. Me, who is already locked in on points coming into the race, and blue right now as he is seconds ahead of Oda. The only way this can change some things up in the race, the only way this race has a different outcome than Tanuki winning, is if we get a caution in these next 2 laps. But no one, I think, is close enough to really do cause a caution. You see, King kind of close to Rover, but I don't think King wants a caution right now. I don't know if he really wants to cause a caution right now. You see Iron kind of close to Oda. No one's really close enough to cause any caution. 2 laps to go. Only one more chance for a caution to come out. Tanuki now on the backstretch. Only has about 10 seconds left that he has to go to force the white flag to come out, to force this to be the last lap of the round. And one more lap as they get into it in the back, King and Oda, but the white flag is going to come out. Tanuki leads. Oda in the way back with King. Blue in third, way ahead of Oda. It's going to happen. Tanuki is going to prove that he is a top driver in D1. And Blue, in his rookie season in the NRRA in general, is going to come through in P3 and make the Final Four over Oda.